What has happened? What has happened to my channel? I am absolutely overwhelmed. Thank you. Thanks, every single one of you. I've got over 1,000 subscribers. I got over 800 in a week. I've got over 176,000 minutes watched in a week. That's just overwhelming, that. That's just absolutely crazy. Thank you. Thanks to every single one of you. Absolutely amazing. The amount of positivity is ridiculous. The amount of positive comments is ridiculous. I'm amazed. So thank you. Thanks every one of you. So anyway, good morning. It's Monday morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you so much for joining me. I am in Stockport again today. I'm actually right in Stockport town centre. Right in the middle of the town centre. One concrete pillar thing I've just had to deliver. Pitch black again this morning, so couldn't record anything until just now. Oh dear. Have you all had a good weekend? I hope you have. It's a bit tight, this. Didn't think it was going to be this tight, but it is. Have you all had a good weekend? What have you been up to? I've had a quiet weekend. Not really done anything this weekend. How many times have I said weekend? Living egg. I've only got 3 drops today. It's going to be a super short day, unless they send me somewhere else. That one that I've just done, which was just a concrete slab that big, and then I've got a 6 metre piece of drain pipe for this next one. I am using Copilot today. Excuse me. It has been recommended to me that I use Copilot for my sat-nav. So I've downloaded a 14-day free trial of that, but I started my 14-day free trial on Friday when I wasn't doing any driving. Yeah, I am that special. So I've wasted 3 days of it already. Tell you, if my brains were dynamite, I wouldn't have enough to blow my nose. But there you go. Hey, have you heard about that new group, ANBG? Bang out of order. I'm telling you, bang out of order. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm still in the big daff, but I think this might be, unfortunately, my last day in it. Unfortunately, I think the guy whose truck this is coming back in to work tomorrow, possibly, but we'll see. I'll find out before the end of the day, so no doubt I'll let you know before the end of the video. But yeah, I think this could possibly be my last day in it. Like I say, we'll see. Still absolutely loving the job. It's fantastic. I couldn't wait to get up this morning. I couldn't wait to get up this morning and get back in this wagon. How sad does that sound? It does sound really sad, but it is very true. I couldn't wait. Couldn't work. I have just been stuck on the M60 for about 45 minutes though, so I just put some really loud music on and sang. I sang some Skid Row, some Rush, some Linkin Park, and some Papa Roach, and sung my little heart out. I think someone's been in this again over the weekend because my seat's moved and that mirror's moved. Don't like it. Don't feel right. I didn't actually notice until I set off. It's like now I can't actually see the middle of that mirror because of this black rubber thing. I don't know. So anyway, I just thought I'd do a quick intro. I thought I'd thank you guys for subscribing and everything. Hope you've had hope you all had a good weekend. I am in Stockport today. I'm 3 miles away from my next drop. This big massive roller drain pipe. So we'll see how we get that off. That's going to be a really fun get off. I will talk to you guys in a bit when I get over there. Ciao for now. Well, that's a first. I'm at wrong building site. I'm trying to flog stuff to people that it don't belong to. But I don't mind. I'll put you on windscreen now. Have a look at these houses. They are absolutely stunning. And I've just realised I've turned my microphone round. So you ain't going to be able to hear me proper. Oh well, barrel will last this. There we go. Right. Let's try and find this other building site, shall we? I'm supposedly miles away. That's what the guy said. I don't know how far miles away is, but yeah. Check some of these houses out. Some of them are absolutely stunning. There's a couple that have got like wooden pillars outside. Just stunning. Oh, there's one right at the top of the street. I don't think you'll be able to see it yet. Oh, look at the status of them. Oh. Oh, there's one. Right hand side there. Oh, that's gorgeous, that, isn't it? Oh, I want one. I will sell your business for you if you get me one of them houses. Promise you. I don't think it's them either. If it's Red Row, it's not us, he said. I think I'm going to have to make a phone call. I think. Because I am lost. I'm not even joking. I'm at the wrong place again. I've been given directions and I've still managed to come to the wrong place. I told you I'm stupid, me. I can see where I need to go over there. I don't know how to get there. I'm outside of an Aerodrome in Stockport. You can see a Vulcan bomber. It's gorgeous, a big white thing. You can't see it from here. I'll see if I can get a picture of it on the way out if I come back this way. This is turning into a right faff. 3 deliveries. It's 20 to 10. This is absolutely crazy. I'm on a taxiway. This is mad. And I still ain't got a clue where I'm going. aeroplanes used to go up here. That is amazing. This is literally the last place I can be at. There's nowhere else than this, so it has to be here. Surely. Has to be. Oh no way, this must be the runway. Because the tarmac's changed. Never. Oh wow. This is amazing. This is absolutely crazy. I'm guessing this used to be runway. But let's go in and have a chat to him. Hopefully I'm in right bleeding place. I hope so. That's that finally done. Oh, what a proper faff. It's took me ages to find this. But I don't know how much I'm going to put in, but I have recorded little bits and bobs and dribs and drabs of footage here and there and everywhere. Go and get a signature off this bloke now and get rid of this. Whoa, finally out of there. That was one absolutely humongous site. Well, it was 3 sites all in one. It's absolutely massive, and I think it was all built on an aerodrome or something. There was a couple of like co-op aeroplanes right down at the bottom, and I had to drive up a runway and then onto a taxiway and stuff. You would have seen a little bit, but it was mega, but it was just a proper faff. I've been messing about around there for about 45 minutes, but we've got it done. All that for a drain pipe and a grid. Well, you're kind of in the middle of the road, mate, so I can't go round you, can I? You bloody donkey! So yeah, we're finally moving again. Oh, this seat just doesn't feel right today. Don't know what's happened to it. Feels funny. So we're off to Tyldesley now. We're going to Tyldesley near me. I don't live too far from Tyldesley. So it's going to take us about half an hour to get there, it says on this co-pilot thing. It's alright, this co-pilot. It took me into my first drop perfectly. The guys at the yard told me that the sat-nav will try taking me a funny way in. Said there's loads of dead ends and stuff that you'll have problems with, so if you go on to such and such a road and such a road, it'll take you down there. But obviously, me being me, I forgot. So I put it into this co-pilot thing and then checked out where I was going, and the co-pilot had actually directed me around the dead ends and stuff, and in the way that the guys at the yard had showed me. So it seems pretty good at the moment. I wish it would show the individual lanes, like Google Maps shows you. Like, say it's telling you to turn right in 100 yards, it'll show you, like, just say for argument's sake, 3 lanes, and it'll have 2 arrows pointing to the lanes that you need to be in, and it doesn't seem to do that. At the moment it's just saying 900 yards that way, but he said that earlier on, but it was 900 yards that way, and when I got to the junction it was a right hand turn only, so I was in the wrong lane. I was in the left hand lane and it didn't tell me to get into the right hand lane. So that's the only criticism I've got at the moment. It's keeping me away from low bridges and stuff like that. It's not had much of a challenge yet, and I mean, I'm not massive, I'm only 12 foot. So, oh, I'm right near airport. Just seen a KLM 737 landing. Very nice. Where was I? Where were I? Yeah, it's not had much of a challenge yet, but I'll use it this week if I'm in work this week. That is, I'll use it, and I suppose I'll be able to give you a proper opinion on it at the end of the week. But up to now, it's doing all right. Up to now, it's working fine. I don't really want to pay for a sat-nav though that's on my phone, because I've got Google Maps, and at the end of the day, you know, I do notice bridges and weight limits and stuff like that. I mean, you have to, don't you? So I don't really want to have to pay for it. I don't think that it's worth it. I am going to try out one of them truck navs. Is it called truck nav? I was recommended it yesterday and I had a look, and I can get one for 95 quid, which, if it does its job, then for 95 quid you can't complain. And I'll probably use that until I can afford the Garmin Diesel 780. I think it's called the 780. That's the one I'm going to get. I have heard a lot of people complaining about the TomToms, and I believe that to get the lifetime maps it's quite expensive. So I think I'm going to get the Garmin 780. I think it's the one that Kev T's got, but Kev T's got the 770, but he might have upgraded by now. I know he's upgraded everything else. I watched his video of the Unimog last night, and the editing in that was just beautiful. I can tell he's used a proper camera with that, not a GoPro. Well, for some of his shots he used a GoPro in cabs and whatnot, but yeah, if you've not seen that video, go and check it out, Kev T. You probably would have done. I think everyone's heard of Kev T, and he's one at Road Legends. But yeah, that Unimog video was brilliant. I really enjoyed that. So I think that's pretty much all I've got to talk about. Oh, agency work. Got a hell of a lot of people telling me just to go to firms directly, and it's going to sound a bit weird, but oh, Ryanair 737, you can't see it. I'm going to get another camera so that I can have one driving and one facing me. I'm going to do that as soon as I can afford it. I'll get another GoPro for face forward. I love being near airport. I'm mad on planes. I love planes. I love plane spotting. It's brilliant. I've not been for a few weeks actually. I've been too busy with all this stuff, driving and editing and stuff. I forgot what I was talking about now. Heck. Give me a minute, it'll come back to me. Oh yeah, there it goes. Agency work. Now, I want to be sustainable in these vlogs. I want these vlogs to be entertaining. Now, I'm not the most creative person, and I'm not the most imaginative person. You know, I find it, although I can talk and talk and talk when I get going, like now for example, I have literally been thinking what I can say on camera for like the last 2.5 hours, because I really just don't know what to say, because I'm just driving and delivering stuff. So I think with agency work, there's going to be more variety. I'm going to be driving different wagons, I'm going to be delivering different stuff, I'm going to be going to different places. It's like with this that I'm doing now, if I was to do this for the next 5 years, give it another week and I'd be running out of content. I wouldn't be able to show you anything because you would have seen it all. I mean, just that then. I was going to do something really funny with that 6-metre pipe and start like that kind of thing. But I was right at the side of the cabins, so I literally just had to throw it off. It's quite boring. You know, I mean, I could have done something funny with it. But it was just a pipe and a grid. That's it. So it's not really, you know, entertaining content. And if I carried on doing this for years to come, this exact thing, it'd get boring, wouldn't it? And I don't want to bore you. You know, I want my enthusiasm to be passed through my channel. My love for driving and stuff. I want that to be shown. I don't want to be like, yeah, it's Wednesday, I've got 5 drops. Grids. Please subscribe to my channel. My channel's awesome. We're full of enthusiasm. I love driving. We're delivering grids. I don't want that. I want to be like, yes! Today I'm delivering signposts. How random's that? These signposts are going to be so fun to get off the wagon. I'm just chatting rubbish now. I want to deliver different stuff. I want to have content that's different. I want to do stuff that's different, not just me talking and driving. So I'm gonna try my best to stay with agency work. I think that's the way to go for me. If I can get, you know, 3 to 4 to 5 days work a week off an agency, I think I'll be all right. You know, that's what I'm thinking anyway. I mean, I'm used to not earning a lot of money. I mean, my life's not expensive. I don't have expensive stuff. I don't buy expensive stuff. I don't need expensive stuff. The only thing that's expensive is when me and the missus go out for meals. We like going out for decent meals, but that's only 100 quid or so. So we don't live an expensive lifestyle. We live really cheap. We shop at Aldi. We did a full shop yesterday for 50 quid. Trolley like that, 50 quid. Get in. We're just living off hot dogs for the rest of the week though. Right, anyway, I have waffled on now for nearly 10 minutes. I'll see how much I can cut out. If I cut it down a little bit. This is my last drop that I've got now, and then because I'm near home, I think I'm going to go home for my dinner and have my full 45 minutes at home. I've got my dinner in my bag. I remembered it for once. But I think I'm going to go home for my din-dins and have a proper brew. Have a good old brew. Oh, I miss my coffees. I miss them. Yeah, I could do with a good coffee. I need a coffee on a drip. I need a drip putting in me. Right, Gareth, shut up. You've waffled on long enough now. Right, I will see you guys in a bit when I catch up with you and see what I'm doing. But all this at the back now that I've got, you've not even seen it, have you? I don't think. I've got lintels and everything on the back, and it's all for one place. So once this is all off, I'm done, and it's only, I'm going to get there at 25 to 11. So I'll be done for 11 o'clock. I'll be back at yard for 11. Oh no, I won't, 'cause I'm having my dinner. I'm waffling now. I'll see you in a bit, guys. I'll catch up with you later. Bye. Okie dokie. I'm reloaded. I've got a job for, well, a drop for the people who treat our water. It looks like concrete drains or something that I've got on the back. But there is someone there that can unload me. Got that and some gravel, I think. So I've done my 3 drops. That last drop was in Tilsley, not too far from where I live. And it was the muddiest sight I have ever seen in my life. The mud actually come above the mud flaps. It was, oh. So I had to like do a Spider-Man and climb down the side of the wagon because I weren't getting out in that. I weren't touching the floor. And a lad come over and said that he'd help me out because he had wellies on and whatnot. And I said, whatever you do, please don't drop. Yeah. He went, oh, sorry. He dropped a strap in mud. I went, have you got any spare ones so I can swap it? Because I don't want that. He said, no. So I ended up with a really filthy strap. Lovely. And I went home for my dinner. The company wasn't too impressed, but I was only 2 minutes away. But I needed a break anyway, so I just had the full 45 minutes at home and I just had my butties and had a freshly made brew. Oh yes, can't beat a good brew. After I've done this drop, the wagon's going in for an MOT, so I'm definitely not going to be in it tomorrow. So we'll see if I've got any work for tomorrow. I might be out to work. Excuse me. I might be out to work after tomorrow again for a bit. But we'll see. So I've got to go and drop it off at DAF at Trafford Park, and then I've got to meet a guy there who's got a van, another driver from the yard. His wagon's going in for an MOT as well, so I've got to meet him there, and either me or him are driving a van home, driving a van back to the yard. He's got to go to Middleton and I'm at Stockport. I don't know how far they are apart. Are they close together, Stockport and Middleton? I don't think they are. I think Middleton's that way. Oh, a WR1. Don't see them very often anymore. Subaru Impreza. It's like a tealy blue colour. Right, that's me done, I'm emptied. I am going to DAF now, going to the MOT centre, get this bad boy in. Hopefully I'll have work next week and I'll have some content for you. Thank you very much to all my new subscribers, every single one of you. I do appreciate it, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's overwhelming the amount of support that I've had. I am still loving the job, still enjoying it, still my dream job, you know. If it's different in 20 years, 25 years, then so be it. But at the moment, I'm loving it and I want to pass that enthusiasm on. So, thanks a lot again. If you're new here, comment. I read and reply to all my comments. I've done over 400 this weekend, I think. Comment, like and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Be safe. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.